few people in the chat. I'm going to make sure that the chat is actually working. We are just starting WWE Supercard here. And there we are, there is the chat. Will Trammell says, what's up? Sky Clip says, evening, Grandcat. And we do indeed have the Soul World Order. This is the first time we've ever done it. The Soul World Order draft. And of course, we have the WWE draft coming up. It used to be known as the Superstar Shakeup, which I'm thankful they got rid of that name. It was a silly name. Just making sure that the sound was actually playing there. So, welcome everyone. Welcome all to the chat. And I'm not sure this is going to be a particularly long live stream, but let's go ahead and show you off my little deck. There it is. There's a whole bunch of stuff. We're just going to play a very quick game while we're waiting for everyone to arrive. There's JevFX. He says hello. Welcome, JevFX. Hopefully everyone will be staying tuned for this draft. Of course, the draft is for everyone in Soul World Order. We're going to see people moving. I'm going to just move this down a little bit so you guys can all see everything. So we're going to start with down arrows first, and then we're going to get left and right arrows, and then hopefully up arrows is going to be the last one. We're just doing this while we're waiting for the chat to fill itself a little higher. Dang, we got an up arrow instead. You know, that's not very helpful, but we can do this. And at least then we've got 4 left and right arrows. Skyclip says, are you choosing both brands? Yes I am. There's not general managers for Soul World Order 1, Soul World Order 2. To peel back the curtain just a little bit, this was partially decided by the mods in the background of Soul World Order. We decided we're going to make some changes, and it's about time that we get some changes. Change is always a good thing. And we're going to see some very, very interesting things. Just to check, Will Trammell, are you Will I Am on the Discord by chance? Can you confirm that for me? I believe he is. Just want to make sure. The next one's going to be the up and down arrows, of course. So we've got at least 3 of them. There we go, there's 4. There we go, perfect. And there's James. Welcome, James. Will Trammell says, yes, that is me. Paul says, hey. Carmen Penny says, hi. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Of course, if you are not a member of Soul World Order just yet, you may become one by the end of today's stream if you stick around, because we might be recruiting some people. And that will become apparent very, very soon. We're going to do this game, and then we're going to get the first draft underway. I'm hoping that the Jai is going to show up, because he is a little bit required. JFX says Fox, I believe. Dang, I should have used that left arrow as well. Oh, that was silly of me. I thought it was a right arrow. That was me reading the chat. And we'll go with Triple H because he's a little bit stronger. Corin Penny says, I got Carmelo Hayes WrestleMania 40 from the free thing in the store in my second round. Oh, that's very, very cool. And that is quite a lucky draw, to say the least. Okay, well, hopefully we've got quite a few people here. So we're going to go to the first of the draft. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is technically 7 things. It's also technically six things that are going to happen between Soul World Order 1 and Soul World Order 2. Now, the first draft from Soul World Order 2 to Soul World Order 1, and going to be joining Team Battleground 2, is S. Clark. So S. Clark is going to be moving away from SWO2, and he is going to be going to SWO1. He was in SWO back before we had 2 teams, and he is returning back to the main team. He is back in Team Battleground 2. By the end of this, Solar Order 1 will have a full team. Spoilers. And the idea is we are going to make Solar Order 1 the main team once again, as it always was, and Solar Order 2 is going to be the team to train up and try out the new guys. That doesn't mean that Solar Order 2 is going to be any less of a team, by any means, but it means that SWO 1 is going to be more for veteran players, so you might see some players change from SWO 1 to SWO 2, you might see some guys that were in the old SWO1, returning back there from SWO2. So SWO2 TBG2 was run by S. Clark, which means that someone else is going to be running TBG2 by the end of this stream. So I'll put that up in the chat that S. Clark, if I can get it. It's difficult to do one-handed while holding a phone in one hand and also commentating. Just give me a second here. There we go. There is the first of the official drafts. It has now been done. So hopefully S. Clark or Jai come in and see that some point soon. That is the first of our many drafts. We have a couple more drafts to go. Hopefully everyone that's in the chat is going to be continuing to watch the chat as well, because there's going to be some other big changes in this draft. Let's go ahead and just do that. I'm also half playing in the background, as you can see. Gives you guys something entertaining to watch. Up and down arrow as well, that's not very helpful. Let's just go ahead and do that and see how many left arrows we can get. And Alexei Bear has shown up. Alexei, rar, welcome. These are the next two strongest ones, so we'll go with them. And now let's do a bit of this. I forgot Team Battleground was a thing. And we're getting Team Battleground energy as well. Once again, if you are not part of Soul World Order, you may be recruited by the end of today's stream. It is a very distinct possibility. So if you do want to join the stream, if you do want to join the team, sorry, then let us know in the stream, and we will try to get you guys in. Ideally, we want you to join the Discord, because the Discord is where we all talk to one another. And if you can do that, then you can get yourself into the team. This is, of course, still going to be a WrestleMania 40 team. It's still going to get all the big WrestleMania rewards. And we'll be doing another draft the second that these picks are finished with. So you don't have very long to wait. So only 9 more picks until we get our second draft. Are you guys excited? Let's go ahead and dust those. We don't need any of these. I always like to do a quick check just in case. Let's go ahead and use that Team Battleground energy. And let's go back and play another game of Giants Unleashed. That should then finish off the drafts, and then we can do our next draft. Or finish off the picks. I can do Giants Unleashed fairly quickly, without really looking at it. Then the last one's going to be up arrows. And of course, LA Knight is a bit stronger than what Undertaker's speed is. Okay, there's only 11 picks left to go. We are very, very close, folks. And okay, we are out of the picks. And as promised, we do indeed have another draft. So the next draft pick is from SWO2 to SWO1 Team Battleground 2 is going to be Ioska. I believe I am pronouncing your name correctly. So let me just go ahead and place that in the chat. And to write this out properly. So there we are, there is our second person. Hopefully that actually works. There we go, the chat is still going up. So S. Clark and Ioska have both been moved from Soul World Order 2. They've been moved up to Soul World Order 1, and they're both going into Team Battleground 2 together. We still have 4-5 changes left to happen. So, plenty more to go. James is, of course, another part of Soul World Order 1, and let's just go ahead and put the energy in here. There you can see the team. I think James is in TBG 2. Yeah, that he's currently not in a TBG. It's difficult to tell. Sometimes players come in and out of TBGs. But by the end of this, we will have a full team of both Team Battleground 1 and Team Battleground 2, and also there will be 20 players in Soul World Order 1. We will have some spaces in Soul World Order 2, so if you're watching the chat right now and you're not in a team or you're not in an active team, then Skyclip saying, "Look, Mama, I was on Grandcat stream." If you're not in a team or you're not on an active team, and you want to join one, and you want to make sure that you get all of those Team Road to Glory rewards, all the Team Ring Domination rewards, all those Team Battleground rewards, then let us know in the live stream. We'll get you into the Discord, and then once you're in the Discord, you'll be welcomed into the team into Soul World Order 2, and then once you prove yourself, once you get yourself up, then you'll have the chance of getting into Soul World Order 1 at some point. Will Tramo says, "Congratulations, IO." Congratulations, IO, indeed. I'm sure you will be a fine member of Soul World Order 1. And although it currently seems like Soul World Order 1 is stealing all the best members, this is not the case, as you're going to find out with the next one, which, spoiler, the next one will be someone going from Soul World Order 1 down to Soul World Order 2. So we do send them both ways. It is not just a one-way street. It is not a demotion. We have chosen people that we think will be able to continue to steer Soul World Order 2 in the right direction, and hopefully bring in those new recruits to teach them how everything works, and also give some players a chance of running the steering wheel for all intents and purposes, to actually have a chance to actually steer the ship itself rather than just be one of the passengers. So, over here we have the team challenges. We are still in the middle of it. You can see that the team overall has currently played 55 of the 250 games needed for Survivor. We've played 50 games in any event mode or Money in the Bank, which we'll continue to do by playing. That was Alexi distracting me. Which we will continue to do by playing Giants Unleashed. He said, forgetting what it's called. It is Giants Unleashed, right? It is Giants Unleashed. Going undefeated in a game of PvP. We've got 95 of them. I've been doing quite a few of those. Just been playing war games. And of course, using the super move. We have to use 1,000 super moves throughout the entire team. We've currently done 31. So in the team, if you ever have a super move, just immediately click that super move button and just move on to the next one. So while we are waiting for Giants Unleashed to refill, let's play a couple of PvP games, because that will also help out the team. So remember, it has to be a perfect PvP game, so that is why War Games is probably easier. It's probably the easiest one to get a perfect game on. So of course we're going to use Bailey for this one. Will says, I have no ads? Really? Wow, that's unusual and unfortunate. I'm not sure why you don't have any ads, Will. Future Royalty says, hello, Gradcat. Hello, Future Royalty. Welcome to the stream. We are just doing a couple of these. Let's see here. Alexi says, Poggies, Trick Williams, WrestleMania 40 special card. Skyclip says, Future. Future Road says, am I late to the draft? Yes, you have seen the draft. We've seen a couple of things in the draft. Christopher Wires says, can I join? Absolutely, Christopher Wires. We are going to have a few spaces open in Soul World Order 2. So if you can click that link in the description to join Discord, we will get you right into Soul World Order 2 right now. Sheep says, I am here. Will says, the easiest way to perfect game is to sandbag your EC deck and have all your support as your strongest. That does work most of the time, but it can also backfire. I prefer just using War, because my deck is so ridiculously powerful that nothing that the opponent throws at me will actually be able to defeat it. In fact, actually, what I should be doing is I should be throwing this momentum onto Naomi over here, and that should help cover any of the weaknesses. So after we do this game, we are going to mention the third member of the team, or the third member of the draft. Christopher Juarez says, my top 8 is bad. Don't worry about how bad your deck is, Christopher Juarez. All you need to do is, so long as you are willing to do the minimum requirements, so long as you're willing to play the game, so long as you're willing to be part of the team, then we will get you those WrestleMania 40 rewards. So you don't need to worry, Christopher Juarez, not in the slightest. We will be getting you all those cards. By this point next month, you'll have a team full of WrestleMania 40 characters, so you don't need to worry one bit. Let's go ahead and use this for a tag team. And then we should have a single, because it doesn't give me 3 tag matches in a row, and then we're going to put in Undertaker. And we're going to win all 3 of those. There we go. That's how to get an easy, perfect game. And it is now time for the next draft. Of course, we have already seen S. Clark move from SWO2 to SWO1. He will be joining Team Battleground 2. We've seen Ioska? I think that's how you pronounce it. Move from SWO2 to SWO1. And they are going into Team Battleground 2. And now we have someone who has been in SWO1 for a long time, who is getting their chance to shine. It is going to be Jev FX is moving from SWO1 to SWO2, and he is now going to be running Team Battleground 2. So there we are. Jev FX is going to be going from SWO1 to SWO2, and he will be in charge of Team Battleground 2. And there we are. JevFX is going from SWO1 to SWO2. JevFX says, I'm honoured, thank you. Well, you have done an excellent job in SWO1, JevFX, and we need some of those strong players over in SWO2. You're going to have a fantastic time running Team Battleground 2 over there. I think you will do tremendously well, and I'm sure that at some point in the future, a space will open up in SWO1 for you once again, unless you're quite happy and satisfied down in Team Battleground 2 in SWO2. But it's your job now to look after those new recruits and get them all trained up and get them all prepared for the potential chance of joining SWO1, but also to keep SWO2 a nice, happy, active team. You're going to be the one in charge of Team Battleground 2 over there. And of course, we're going to see some other changes. We have, let me just check. There is 3 other changes and one other 4th larger change that you are going to see as well. So we've seen a few of the changes thus far. Let's play another game of Giants Unleashed while we move on to there. So the next one is another player that's going to be coming from SWO2 that's going to be joining Soul World Order 1, and they're going to be in Team Battleground 2 as well. Ah, that's his fat boy saying, well done, JevFX. Will says, now I have my ads. Okay, well, thankfully the ads did show up somewhere. Future Royalty, only just realizing that that is fat boy in the stream. Fat boy welcoming Future once again. Alexis says, remember my friend who wanted to join SWO? Turns out he deleted the game due to storage space. My goodness. Fat boy asking Sky for our Milo picture. JeffFX says, I'll do my best to help guide the new recruits. Excellent work, JeffFX. We will be counting on you for that. Future Royal says, Milo cursed me. Well, Future Royalty, someone has to be last, and Milo has designated you to be the strongest among us to be able to handle that task. That is how the mascot of Soul World Order, the big Milo himself, asks. Future Royalty says, why not Sky? It can't be Sky all the time. And it can't be me all the time either. We each have to do our parts. Alexa says, how far are you in Giants Unleashed? Well, I've literally just been playing the games. You can see there that we are underway to getting the Tundra Duelist Creed. But, oh my goodness, I can't believe that Tony Khan is back again. What is this? Is this a Fortified 2, a Fortified 3 Tony Khan now? Let's see here. Where is our previous Tony Khan? There he is. Our previous Tony Khan is Fortified 2. Now he's going to be Fortified 3 Tony Khan. Oh, that is fantastic. Future Royalty says, have you seen Osprey versus Danielson? Actually, I've not. I've been in the middle of watching through Dynasty. The point that I got to is Jericho versus Hook. So that's where I'm at the moment. It is Tony Khan. Look at him. Sky says, Future, I had a run of like 7 to 8 lasts in a row. I've served my sentence. I like this as poggers. Fatboy says, I'm on the Royal Rumble 24. Alex says, F2 for me. Tony Khan is being laughed at by Will Trammell. Alex says, never mind, F1. Alex says, it's the hair. It looks like Tony Khan. Future Royalty says, still in Tundra. I too am still in Tundra. I'm not buying any additional bouts. I'm just going to wait for the time because generally I tend to find, generally I tend to finish Giants Unleashed fairly quickly, and it seems wasteful to buy any additional bats. One of the really good things about Giants Unleashed is it's free because you don't need to buy point doublers, you don't need to buy additional picks. It's just, you play the game and it's fantastic. Yeah, Will Trammell says, it does, that's why it's so funny. Aswolf says, I've heard Vero never misses, always consistent, he should go to SW1. Fat Boy just deleted a message. Oh, he must have said something controversial. You'll need to go back and rewind to find out what it was he said. I assumed that Aswolf16 is Varo. So let me see. I think it's now time for us to do our fourth announcement of the draft. Will Trammell says, yeah, Giants Unleashed, easiest one. Got the heroic the next day after it started. Yeah, Giants Unleashed is basically a reward for having a powerful deck. That's what it's like. Fabio says I'm going to finish the event within 2 days. So, we have, of course, seen, to recap, S. Clark is moving to SW1. He is going to be joining Team Battleground 2. Ioska is going to be joining SW1 and going to be in Team Battleground 2. Jeff FX is moving from SW1 down to SW2 and is going to be running Team Battleground 2. And the next one, who is moving to SW1, Jeff FX says, do I go ahead and leave SW1 and request SW2? Yeah, that's exactly what to do, Jeff FX. Just go ahead and do that. The next one to join SW1 and Team Battleground 2 is going to be Xiao Shen. Xiao Shen, welcome. You have made your way up to Soul World Order 1. Let me just go ahead and make that official. There we go. There is the fourth one. Xiao Shen has been drafted from SW2 to SW1, and they will be joining Team Battleground 2 as well. Will Trammell saying nice job, James, with the various different emojis there. Now, if we could get Jai into the stream, that would be good, because they are the one in charge of Soul World Order 2 at the moment, and that would be helpful for moving people from SW1 to SW2. Miguel says hi, welcome Miguel. Fat Boy says well done, mate. Yes, congratulations to Xiao Shen for. We have acknowledged the effort that you've put into Soul World Order 2, and you have been welcomed up to Soul World Order 1. Of course, Fat Boy is the one in charge of Team Battleground 2, so these are all new recruits for Fat Boy to run Team Battleground 2 in Soul World Order 1. So congratulations to each of you that have all been moved up to Soul World Order 1. You're all in Team Battleground 2 so far. We have two other major changes. Fat Boy says, let's rule the world. Yes, absolutely, Fat Boy. That's what we are trying to do. Once again, for some reason, the live stream is being all pixelated. I don't know why it does that. It's very, very rude of it. I don't know if it is... I don't know if it is the live stream itself, or if it's because I'm trying to live stream and also watch my own stream. But it's very, very rude of it, to say the least. So I hope you can just all bear with it for the live stream, unfortunately. That is just what we have to do. It is just the internet connections or what. Miguel says, oh, well, welcome, Miguel. While we're here, let's do another couple of war games, shall we? We will just do another couple of perfect ones. As Wolf16 says, when is SW2 TBG1 running? Probably not long after we've swapped out all of the people from the draft. That is when I suspect that it should go ahead. There's a fine RKO there. Of course, we're trying to get perfect PvP games to do the super thing, the super team event as well, which is why I'm doing. Miguel says, guess what I draft picks like you? Oh, right. Oh, okay. That's quite cool. Assuming Miguel has his own team, and they also do the draft picks. Let's go ahead and go over here. Use the TBG energy. And let's play another game of Giants Unleashed. And after doing this game of Giants Unleashed, it's sad. It says, show your deck. Yes, okay, I'll show my deck in just a second for you guys. If that's what you're looking for. Fatboy says, who in SWO needs a Cody Rhodes? I'm topping up my credits tomorrow and can send via give and take. You can send a Cody Rhodes? I didn't know that. How? The championship Cody Rhodes? Oh, Miguel says, I don't have a team since I'm trying to join the team. I am a Grand Cat fan, Sussy. Oh, well, Miguel, you should be in Soul World Order too. I'm not sure why you haven't been added in yet, but yeah. You are the brand new member of Soul World Order too. Welcome. We'll 100% be getting you into the team. Future Royalty says, is there like any locks in the draft? No, not really. Not that I'm aware of. There is no one that can't be drafted. Let's go ahead and dust those. It's sad, says, it's based off luck with give and take. Don't think it's guaranteed. Future World says EO. Alexa says I can be drafted. Alexa, you are not currently on the team, so you cannot be drafted, no. I believe it's sad. Ask to see my deck. Here it is. Well, those are my left arrows. And there's a big old Undertaker. Carrying Cross that is there. There's, of course, the Undertaker as well, and Obafemi, that's a fortified one. I believe that Carrying Cross is up here because he has an equipment attached to him. For the right arrows, we have the fortified one, Randy Orton. We have Braun Breaker. We have the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And then we have our singular Yeet Uso himself. The up arrows are, of course, the game, Triple H. And is, of course, the Battle Pass the game. Andrade, which is a fortified one. Berto, who's also a fortified one. And Logan Paul, who is also a fortified one. And our down arrows are, of course, the brand new Uwu champion himself. That is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Cody Rhodes is down arrow. We have, of course, the LA Knight. Yeah! Which is ranked 3,548. We have a big old Stone Cold Steve Austin. I tell y'all what, son, he has 3,227 toughness. What? And then, of course, we have the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes himself, as a regular down arrow. So that is my team for Giants Unleashed. And I think, well, let's see. We've got a couple more comments. Fireboy says, yep, I've got an F3 Cody already. Got a spare Cody. Oh, I didn't know you could give Codys. Fireboy says, wow, impressive. Alexis says, Rey Mysterio is my current strongest WrestleMania 40 card. Skyclip says, I miss Omos. He should have been in the Battle Royale for the Women's Heavyweight Championship. Omos? Sky Eclipse, I think you might be missing something here. And Miguel says, nice, it is goated. Thank you, Miguel. And we shall be getting you into the team very, very soon. Now, let's go ahead and do our next draft pick. The next one, let me just go ahead and copy this. Sky equals the SWO1 R-Truth. The next draft is going to be Butty Ratio R is being drafted from SWO2 to SWO1 in Team Battleground 2. There it is. It has now been made official. Butty Rator R, or Butty Ratio R, is drafted from SWO2 to SWO1, and he is going to be in Team Battleground 2. Skyclip says, welcome in, mate. Fatboy says, welcome. Alexis says, congrats. Miguel says, I saw a grand cat like cat. Oh my goodness, that must have been a very, very grand cat indeed. James, of course, with all the emojis there. So, congratulations to, how do I say this? Is it But a Ratio R? Paul says welcome as well. Welcome, Paul. And he is going to be going from SWO2 to SWO1 in Team Battleground 2. Now, I will give a spoiler for this next one. It is a spoiler indeed. There is only going to be one more person that is going to be moved between the two games. Will says, I've had trouble with his name too. Miguel says, congratulations to him. There's only going to be one more person that's going to move between teams, but that is not the only thing that's going to change in this draft. There is two more things to change, two more big surprises, and hopefully it is something that you people are going to enjoy. It's something that's going to be good for all of Soul World Order 2 and Soul World Order 1. Skyclip says, Grand Cat to SWO2. I saw the leak on Twitter. Skyclips, no, I don't think that I'm going to be heading away from my little castle, my throne anytime soon. I am quite happily situated in Soul World Order 1. However, it is not outside the realm of possibility. It's the kind of thing that I may consider at some point in the future, if I think that SWO2 would need it. But generally, the Grand Cat is certainly the one that is going to be hanging around like a big old dragon, hanging around the big castle of Soul World Order 1. James goes to the laugh emojis. It's Sad says, I'm a bit annoyed now I keep missing the second heroic upgrade for some cards. Don't worry, whether you get one heroic upgrade or two heroic upgrades, it doesn't actually make that big a difference. Skyclip says GMs can be drafted like Jai in SWO1. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Oh. I believe that Jai is the owner of Soul World Order 2. That would really make things a bit strange, wouldn't it? Or it could be Skyclips. Maybe Skyclips is going to SWO2. Maybe Milo is staying in SWO1 and Skyclips is going to SWO2. That would be interesting. That would be unusual. Fatboy says, Sky, I'm going to put you in SWO jail for not posting Milo pictures. It is strange that that jail channel still exists. Skyclip says, okay, fine, after this live stream there will be a Milo picture. Oh my goodness. We're getting a bonus Milo photograph of the wonderful beast that is Milo himself. Yes, people were growling in jail recently. Future royalty chanting, "We want Milo." Quite scary. Skyclips, do you think I should bring a "We want Milo" sign to Clash at the Castle? Skyclips says absolutely. That would certainly be one way to identify the big old Grand Cat. Yeah, I can tell you that myself and Big Bossman have our tickets for Clash of the Castle, and we are going to be situated right beside the entryway. So we are basically right beside the Titantron. And Miguel says, "Oh, yes," and we have got the combo tickets. So we will have the same seats for SmackDown the night before, and also for Clash at the Castle. So that's going to be very, very cool indeed. Fatboy says, "I'm watching that then." Skyclip says, "I'll take Milo with me, let him out, and he'll pin Damien to become the new WWE Heavyweight Champion." Oh my goodness. Everybody honest wouldn't know what to do. James says, "That's awesome, Grand Cat." It is, it's very, very cool. It was expensive though. My god, was it expensive. For myself and Big Boss Man, it was £800 each. It's sad says, "Are you not doing the cybernetic fusions?" I am when I get them, but it's not a priority for me. I'm not that entertained by them, and getting a pro is very, very difficult because it requires quite a lot of luck. So Skyclip says, "I saw the ringside tickets were £3,000. Yeah, I also saw the ones behind that were 2,500. I was not going to go for those. No, no, thank you." That seems a bit expensive, but we did get some decent seats, so I think it is very, very cool. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing there. Going over here. Skyclip says, "I'll just mug someone outside the Hydro." Just beat someone up and just be like, yeah, I'll do. Oh my goodness, Team Battleground 2 is down to 3 players. Oh, of course. JVFX was in there and he has now moved on to SWO2. And once again, congratulations to JVFX. We'll have new players in Soul World Order 1 very, very soon. Now, my goodness, let me just take a quick glance over here. For anyone wondering what I'm doing, I am slowly loading up Discord on my laptop. Normally I use Discord on my phone. That's me trying to get the attention of Jai so that he can actually come in and swap people over. Okay, let's see. Let's see the chat. What have I missed? Miguel says, "You're the Grand Cat, of course. You have grand money." Oh no, you have cat money, not grand money. Yes. Well, I do indeed have cat money. Fatboy says, "Woohoo! I'm going to get 100,000 Supercoin credits very soon." It's sad says, "Do you have a Discord server?" We do indeed, and if you join it, then you can get yourself into the team. And the link to the Discord server is in the description of this video right now. You can click on it right this very moment. Skyclip said, "I always found it strange that LA Knight, was gifted a Slim Jim car for winning a Battle Royale. Not only was he gifted that Slim Jim car, but the Slim Jim car was stolen as well." Alexa says he was. Skyclip says he used it twice and then gave it away at Mania. And Alexa said he did. Skyclip says he would arrive to pay-per-views with it. Miguel says, "I see you typing." Will says Jai is very sleepy. Future Royalty is doing the cry emojis. Fatboy says no. Alexei says should have given it to me, and Fatboy says love the Discord server. So yes, once again, if you're in the chat and you haven't joined the Discord server, I very much recommend it. Whoa, I lost the ability to speak for half a second there. And also, if by joining the Discord server, you can join Soul World Order 2 yourself. You can be part of that, and you can get all the WrestleMania 40 rewards, and you can join a very cool and very active team there as well. Right, well, let's see. We will do these last 2 games of war, and then from there I shall announce the final draft, as it were, but not the final change, because we have one last thing after that. Skyclip says, I'll post a picture of the official Slim Jim car picture as well after the stream. And Miguel says, oh, yes, indeed, Miguel. There's something excited. This is going to be very interesting, to say the least. And we have 21 wonderful Grand Cat Grand Fleet members watching tonight's stream. And I want to give a big shout out, a big thank you to each and every single one of you. It's now just jumped up to 27. We just got 6 people out of nowhere when I start thanking you. And Miguel says, indeed, I am excited. Fatboy says we need to do a jailbreak with the SWO family. Oh my goodness, I haven't done a jailbreak in a long time. Those were some silly fun times. Izzad says the verify thing for your Discord won't let me in. I have heard that people with the iPhone get those problems. I'm not sure what the fix is. Some people have found fixes for it in some way. I'm not sure how you fix it, but it certainly is fixable. Oh, Future also says VPN. If you guys in the chat can help, it's sad. Get in to the team. That'd be very cool, very helpful of you. We've made a huge giant E here. Will says, guys, if it doesn't work, copy the link. Maybe that is what the problem is as well. What the verify thing is to make sure that people who haven't been kicked out of the team before try and sneak their way back in, and it is to make sure that bots don't get into the team either. So, you know, bots are just trying to come in and trying to flood us with ridiculous nonsense. So we make sure that that is all taken care of. It is a large... Izzad says it's something about crawlers. Elizabeth Strickland says, hi, bud. Welcome, Elizabeth. If someone can help Izzad get into the server, that would be very nice of all of you. I'm not sure how to do it myself, whilst also commentating and also doing a draft at the same time. Elizabeth Strickland says, can I join your team? Absolutely. All you have to do is join the Discord link. You know what? I put up the Discord link myself right here. There it is. Copy and paste. There you are. Oh, Elizabeth Strickland says, I've joined your Discord. Well, in that case, absolutely. Izzad says, I got in. Welcome, Izzad. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the Discord chat. So... once you guys are in the Discord, all you have to do is go into the waiting to join and then just say, hey, I want to join the team, and someone from Soul World Order 2 will get you into Soul World Order 2. Elizabeth Strickland says, here, I'll text you in-game, then invite me. Well, I cannot. I cannot do such a thing, because I can't invite you into Soul World Order 2. You have to get in Soul World Order 2 by someone's in Soul World Order 2, then I am in Soul World Order 1. So, that is how it works. You get in Soul World Order 2, you prove yourself there, and once you have good enough or fine job, and Soul World Order 1 needs a new member, then you will get the potential chance of being drafted up in the similar way that we are doing the draft right now to Soul World Order 1. And Miguel says, okay, I am waiting to join. Excellent, very good, Miguel. Hopefully you will get into the team very, very quickly. The second that Jai wakes up, Jai! Well, I thought maybe shouting would wake him up, but it was a good try, right? Maybe he heard me. I just assumed that he has his phone next to him and he's just sleeping during the draft. Elizabeth Strickland says, my account is Cody Rhodes. I'll text, then see my cards. Wonderful. Excellent. Very, very good. Once again, as Fatboy said, tier doesn't matter with us. You can be any tier, so long as you're willing to put in the minimum requirements. You will get the WrestleMania 40 cards, and then from there, you will get yourself leveled up. That is exactly how it happened with Fatboy as well. He started off on a low tier, and he got his way up to the highest top tier by being part of the team and getting all the team rewards, getting all the cards from TBG, Team Road to Glory, Team Ring Domination. We'll get you all of those WrestleMania 40 cards. So there's no issues, no problems there, as long as you're willing to put in the work. And then Soul World Order will accept you. Now, we have... Fatboy says he started at Swarm++. Alexa says, same, I started in SWO2 and made it up to SWO1. You did indeed. We're going to use this one right arrow, and we're going to hope that the next one's going to be up and down arrows, so that we can get 4 in a row. Ah, dang, that is unfortunate. That was the one that we didn't want. But we will still get 4 in a row right here. There we go, it gets a 100% bonus. Skyclip says, I joined almost a year ago, June 20th, I believe. I could not tell you at what point I joined. But there we go, we have managed to claim the Julius Creed, that is the Tundra card. So we're now onto the Royal Rumble 24 card. And there we go, we can dust those cards because we do not need them. Yeah, Fatboy says Royal Rumble 24 is almost done. Alexa says after this Giants Unleashed event, I'm on hiatus. Alexa, you've been on hiatus for about 2 months now. At least it feels like 2 months. I'm pretty sure it's been since WrestleMania. You've been on hiatus. Don't you say that I'm on hiatus after this Giants Unleashed. You've been on hiatus for weeks now at least. Elizabeth Strickland says, there, I text you in game. I don't know why you text me in game because I cannot read text while I am streaming, and also text me doesn't actually help anything. You have to go onto the Discord, and it's someone from Soul World Order 2 that will get you into the team. It is not me, I am not the one to do it. Texting me, messaging me directly does not help in the slightest. Fatboy said Jai heard Grandcat, did he? He's not on the stream, is he? Jai you awake? Jai. Farboy, help me out here. What do you mean Jai heard Grandcat? Is he awake? Is he up? Is he in the stream? Does he know that he's been spoken about? Is that to Discord? Ugh. Tell him to get off Discord and get into the stream. That is where he's required. My goodness. Miguel says he's up. Oh my goodness. Will says Jai is awakened. Skyclip says it's 3:30 in the morning for him. Oh my goodness. It is so early around other places in the world. Elizabeth Strickland says check your mail. I shall not. I shan't check my mail. I'm not going to do it while I'm on stream. You could have written anything in there. Alexa says Australia. Streeman says I am awake. Future Rod says it's 5 PM for me. Fatboy says jail for Jai for making the Grand Cat wait. Let's go ahead and use Triple H here. Future Oil says 5 p.m. for me. Gritty NFL says I'm only on Tundra tier. Alex says it's 10:55 for me. It's also the same for me, Alexei. We share the same time code. That would be GMT plus 00. Miguel says it's 2:55 p.m. for me. Oh, wow. That's 20 hours before. Elizabeth Strickland says, what's your Discord? Oh my goodness, I already posted the Discord link. The Discord link is also in the description. It is... There, I've posted it again for you. Gritty says, Fatboy says, Gritty, join our Discord. Oh my goodness, I had a super move there. I should have used it. I was not thinking. But I'd get another perfect game in PvP though. BB Lord says, hello! Welcome, Jai. Jai has finally shown up. And we're going to select all and we're going to dust those. Skyclip says, time zones are weird. Future World says, Jai! Okay, well, we have run out of PvP picks. We have run out of Giants Unleashed picks. So I think it is now time for us to do the very final draft picks. So, to go over all the previous draft picks, S. Clark has moved from SWO2 to SWO1, and he will be joining Team Battleground 2. Ioska will be moving from Soul World Order 2 to Soul World Order 1, and will also be joining Team Battleground 2. Jev FX will be going from Soul World Order 2 to SWO2, and he will run Team Battleground 2. Did I just say from SWO2 to SWO2? Yeah! Jev FX will be going from SWO1 to SWO2 to run Team Battleground 2. Sayo Shen will be going from SWO2 to SWO1, and he will be joining Team Battleground 2. Butty Ratio R will be going from SWO2 to SWO1, and he'll be joining Team Battleground 2. And the last person moving from one SWO2 to the other one is going to be moving from SWO2 into SWO1 into Team Battleground 1. Yes, that is the highest epsilon of Soul World Order. That is, of course, my own TBG. That is TBG1, the one that I am in. And Soul World Order 1, of course, in mine. It is also my team. Of course, it's all my team. But that is the very, very pinnacle where you can sit beside the Grand Cat. Moving from SWO2 to SWO1 in Team Battleground 1 is Jai. Jai is moving from SWO2. He is the current owner of SWO2, and he is moving to SWO1. Big congrats to Jai. Skyclip says I predicted it. Well, that is the biggest swap over from SWOs from SW. Skyclip says I saw the Twitter leak. I knew it. But of course, with Jai not being in Soul World Order 2, that means that someone else needs to step up and needs to be the not only the one who's going to run Team Battleground 1, but the one who is going to actually run Soul World Order 2 as a whole is going to be Will I Am. Will I Am is the new owner of Soul World Order 2, and he is also going to be in charge of Team Battleground 1 for Soul World Order 2. It is up to Will I Am and to JevX to train up all of the new recruits, to train up all of the new players that are going to be coming in. You're the ones that are going to train them up and show them how Soul World Order works. You're going to train them up and get them to win those team battlegrounds. You guys are going to be the ones in charge of winning those team ring dominations and the team road to glories. I put a lot of thought into it, and I wanted people that I think can do the task, that I think are up to the challenge, and will.i.am has proven himself in Soul Order 2, and I think he is deserving of a chance to get the chance to run Soul Order 2. It isn't just about being a good player, it is also about how active you are on the team, being able to talk to people, being able to run things, and I think will.i.am is perfect for that situation. JVFX, of course, a long-time member of Soul Order, is going to go down to Soul Order 2, and he's going to run Team Battleground 2, and I think the two of you together are going to be able to do fantastic work, and you two are going to be able to run Soul Order 2 and get everyone all in line. So let me read some of the chat there. I've, of course, missed some of it. So let's see here. Skyclip says that like the best you can be. Future World says Pog. Skyclip says yes. Gritty NFL says join it. BBF Lord with Grand Cats. Will says Jai. Alexis says congrats Jai. Skyclip says I predicted it. Will Trammell says let's go Jai. Future World says welcome back. I saw the Twitter leak. I knew it. Dave Meltzer doesn't lie. James with the emojis. BBF Lord says thanks for the motion. Skyclip says is Bossman going down? Skyclip says yo. BBF Lord says oh. Alexis says congrats will.i.am. Paul says congrats. Skyclip says I'm excited to be working with you again Jai. It's been a long time. Miguel says congrats to will.i.am. Miguel says James with the emojis once again. BBF Lord says same Skyclips. Happy to be working with you. And Skyclip says here's to many more TBGs. Many more TBGs indeed. And a huge congratulations to will.i.am being promoted to the new owner of Soul World Order 2. Let me just go ahead and copy out and paste. Whoa, that is that did not copy over quite as well as what I hoped it would. Okay, well there we go. There they are. Unfortunately, you can't move them down. Big Scotty says, "Yeet, bro. How are you tonight?" Oh, I'm good, Big Scotty. You have just missed the draft, but there's everything in the draft. So Skyclip says, "So when does Omos go to TBG 1?" Skyclip, if you can get Omos into our team, I would be more than happy to let him take a slot in TBG 1. Elizabeth Strickland says, "Hi, hello once again." So, once again, for everyone just joining, we have done the draft of Soul Order. S. Clark is moving to Soul Order 1. He's going to be in TBG 2. Ioska is going to SWO1, is also going to be in TBG 2. JevFX is going to SWO2, and he's going to run TBG 2. Xiao Shen is going to Soul Order 1, is also going to be in TBG 2. Butty Ratio R is going to SWO1, is going to be in TBG 2. And Jai is moving to SWO1 and TBG 1. And will.i.am is going to be the new owner of Soul World Order 2 and will also be running Team Battleground 1. So those are some huge changes to Soul World Order. That does, of course, mean that Soul World Order 1 will have 20 members. It means that Soul World Order 2 will be down a few members, but will.i.am said, yes, Will, you are the new owner of Soul World Order 2. I think you missed when you got the big announcement. You are the one that I am trusting to run Soul World Order 2, to train up the new recruits, to get them all in line. And I did say it's not just about being a good player. You also have to be able to talk to people and be able to message on the Discord and be able to get the troops under control. And I have watched and I have witnessed, and I think you are the one most suited for running Soul Order 2 at the moment. So I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you the shot of being the new owner of Soul Order 2. You're also going to be running Team Battleground 1 as well. And JFX is going to be coming from SWO1 down to SWO2 to run TBG2. And the two of you together are going to be running Soul Order 2. Fatboy, of course, another previous owner of the Soul Order 2 or TBG2. He says, "Great work, mate. We are here. We are here help. If you need help, just ask." I'm not sure that was entirely English, but yes, we are indeed here. Should you require any help? Of course, Soul Order as a whole is one big team. It's just divided into 1 and 2 in the same way that Raw and SmackDown are separated into 2 different shows. Miguel says, "I hear so much stuff." You hear so much stuff? What? Is there anything on the background that I'm not aware of? Someone hacking my stream? No, very rude of them. But yes, there we are. Those are all of the brand new. Those are all the brand new things. So, yes, there we are. That was me checking some things. Miguel says, "No, like outside my house." Oh, okay. Well, I unfortunately that is outside my jurisdiction. I can't do anything with that. Fatboy says, "All new members, remember to read the rules." Skyclip says, "So do we try to match with each other for Survivor Series?" Thiago says, "I already have 700,000 points." My goodness, that is very, very impressive, Thiago. Once again, all new members, if you want to join Soul Order 2, all you have to do is join the Discord, which you can find the link in the description. And once you get in there, once you get through the verification, all you have to do is go into the waiting to join and just say, "Hi, I'm a fan of this Grandcat and I would like to join your team." And whether it is Jai or whether it is Will Trammell, one of you two will be getting those new recruits into the team, and we'll be getting Soul Order 2 filled up very, very quickly. It's Sad says, "I have a number 591 Rey Mysterio." That is very impressive. It's Sad. Congratulations. I did not play an awful lot of the new event. I didn't really like it that much. So, and also the fact that it went on for so long very much put me off. Will Trammell says, "Congratulations to those who went down to SWO2, and congratulations for those who went up to SWO1. And also congratulations to you, William, for being the new owner of Soul World Order 2. It is a very, very prestigious honour. It is not one that I give to many people. It's not one that I trust to many people, but I have indeed trusted it to you. So I hope that you will serve us well." Fatboy says, "I'm on the WrestleMania 40 card already." Well, I am not buying additional bouts. I am just playing them as they come, because once we get this area down to the finisher level, we'll be able to score so many points. Alexi says, "That's why I'm so burnt out. So much on Bianca Belair, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, and now Jey Uso." It's Sad says, "It was needed. The RNG to get Bianca Belair was done." And BBF Lord says, "Congratulations, Will I Am." Well, I think that is going to be it for this little stream, folks. Congratulations to everyone in the draft. It is one last time before we finish up, and we will be finishing up very, very soon. Fatboy says 10 a.m. is breakfast time for me. Let's go over the draft one last time. S. Clark is moving to SWO1 and will be joining Team Battleground 2. Ioska is going to be going to SWO1 and will be joining Team Battleground 2. JFX is going to SWO2 to run TBG2. Xiao Shen is going to SWO1 and will be joining Team Battleground 2. Buddy Ratio R is going to SWO1 and is going to be in Team Battleground 2. Jai will be moving to SWO1 and will be joining myself in Team Battleground 1. And Will I Am is going to stay in SWO2, but he is now going to be the owner and is going to run Soul Order 2, and he is also going to run TBG1 over in Soul Order 2 as well. So congratulations to everyone that has done everything there, and that is going to be it for this little live stream, for this draft. I hope that you've all enjoyed. I'm going to continue playing Giants Unleashed. I'll also be doing the PvPs. And together we will be doing these team challenges to see if we can get this wonderful little fire symbol around the team mascot. That is what we are going for. So, with that said, folks, my voice is almost done. It has been 70 minutes of live streaming. So I want to say a big thank you and a big shout outs to everyone who came along and joined for tonight's stream, especially some of you who it is late at night, some of you it's early in the morning, some of you it's the middle of the day, but congratulations to everyone. Thank you all for showing up to the stream, and that is going to be it for this little live stream, folks. I really hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little live streams go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.